day. Are you one of those people that just love to be in their backyard and just relax and enjoy the calm and the peace? If you are just like me, because my backyard is my oasis. It's nothing fancy or over the top, but it's just where I like to come and relax and to chill and just kind of de-stress. It just brings me joy. You all know I love, love, love my flowers, so there are tons of flowers out here, landscaping that I do. Not a huge backyard, it's fairly small, but I just love being out here. So if you guys really enjoy being outdoors and just relaxing in the garden, then this video is for you. I'm finally able to get my backyard tour done after 2.5 months out here working. So let me stop talking. Let's turn the camera around and we are going to get started. Oh, and by the way, I'm also going to at the end add a little bit of a nighttime tour as well, because I did buy some new landscape lights. So let me stop talking and get ready and do this tour. All right, my friends, so we are going to do our backyard tour now. This is the entrance at the top of my driveway that heads to the backyard. There's Mr. Chasey. I wish I would have gotten this earlier, because these flowers were this beautiful like white, and then they slowly started turning pink, and then they got like this beautiful mauve color. Might be able to tell a little bit down here. You see that? And then this is now that they're dying off, but oh, here's some here too that'll be. Isn't that gorgeous? Gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, so let's start up here. We just here I transplanted a hosta. It does get a lot of sun, so it's going to take a little bit of time before that really sets in nicely. Bought some new landscape lighting. Have some stepping stones there. And then over here I have my bird bath. I have the air conditioning unit, and I have trimmed that back. I will do that again after the blooms are gone, because I don't want it taking over the air conditioning unit. But I have a bird bath here. The birds like it because they can be in these flowers here, and the trees that are over here that divide the property line. So it's a nice little place for them to cool off. Then I have another one of these lacy hydrangeas. I think they're called lacy leaf hydrangeas. This I do not know what it's called, but as you can see, it's taken over. And again, I cut that way, way back, but it still looks nice. I like the fullness of it. So let's head on down the stepping stones. The reason why we had all this stone here is it was grass at one time, but we had a drainage issue, and the water runoff from the driveway, the patio, the two little things right here created a major problem. So we filled it all in, put stepping stones, and it solved our problem. And then over here is where I have my rain garden, and this is where the water was sitting. And since I put this rain garden in, it's been amazing. I have these plants are like pond plants because it's so wet over here, and I also have my milkweed over here. All these plants here are butterfly friendly, so this is where I usually get the monarchs, which there is a major issue with them this year. They're saying that they're going to be on the endangered species list. So I think I got some more monarch milkweed growing through the rocks. I'm gonna let it grow a little bit more and then plant it back in there a little bit. So anyway, that's my little rain garden, and it's filling in nicely with the trees. It's really turned out great. And then over here, that was a little like seedling or sprout or whatever it's called that my coworker gave me. It is a lilac plant, and I think I've only had that in there 3 or 4 years. I can't believe it was just a small little seedling, and it's really coming in nicely. It has not bloomed yet, so I cannot wait till that happens. I have a Celadora daylily, and then another big hosta plant. And now let's go ahead and move on over. I think we'll head up on the deck right now. All right, so as we enter the patio, I have my hose here because I water every single night. I have 2 hostas right here, and then we're gonna head up on the patio and do a quick overview, or up on the deck, I mean, to do a quick overview. And there's Mr. Chasey. All right, so we're gonna start over here with the gazebo. So this gazebo, the deck has been here probably 20 years now. And I power wash it every year, just trying to, you know, keep it maintained. So over here I have some hanging baskets. There you go. And I have one on every other post, and then I have like a little lantern. They're starting to get deteriorated a little bit on every other post. And then there I have my hummingbird feeder, and it's been nice. They've been coming and visiting this. It's been so cool seeing that. Alright, and then in here we'll take a step in. This is all screened in. I have my ceiling fan and light in there. And I just have my little porch bucket list. I made that. It used to be a clock, and I just turned it into that. And we just have like a little sectional sofa. This sofa, again, I mean, this sofa is probably about 18 years old. We've had it for that long. It's still in excellent condition, other than the cushions fading. The cushions are still in good condition, other than, you know, the pattern fading on it. And that's a little rocker. We have a little table over there. This is great. It can be used as a table or extra seating. And then I have a rug that I need to vacuum. I got that from LL Bean quite a few years ago. It's an indoor-outdoor rug. Another little side table. And then just some lanterns. My husband put an outlet there because I can now plug my computer in and work out here. And then you can see the hanging baskets. There's one there, one there. And then I have one over here. And it's nice. We just have this big tree right there that provides lots of privacy and shade. Now let's head out on the deck. Alright, my friends, so you're here on the outside of the gazebo. I just have my little mat there. That actually is iron. That thing weighs a ton. I have another hosta there. These hostas come back year after year after year. I do nothing but leave them sit out here. Same with my Stelladora daylily in that pot year after year. I have another hanging basket here, like a cone shape. We do have some outdoor speakers and some lights up there. And then I just have that planter there with, not hydrangea, a geranium. I have a chair there with a little table. Again, that can be used as a seat. And the cushions, these chairs we bought when we moved into this house, and I think we'll be here 25 years. The cushions finally, we had to get rid of. So trying to find cushions to fit these chairs. They actually rock and swivel. They are so heavy and still, again, in excellent condition. So I ended up buying these cushions at Home Depot. It works. It's not ideal like the other ones, but it still works for us. And then over here, I have this huge hosta. I mean, this thing is huge. And we actually had a bird nest in there, so that was kind of fun watching the birds in and out. And then I have this little bird bath that I got at Disney World at Epcot, and I just put water in it, and it's great. I don't know if you can see that little bee flying around. They come and drink their water, which is perfect for like the little bees and insects. Alright, so we're going to move over here. I just don't want to make you guys dizzy. Here I just have a little plant and this little hook. I usually keep little lanterns on there, and if you guys have been following me, you know that the lanterns that I had hanging, they were wrapped with jute, and the squirrel I had two of them, ended up getting a hold of both of them and literally took all the jute off of the spears. It was so weird, but it was fun watching them. I do have some videos if you guys go look for that. This is the container I just keep here that I keep all my cushions in, that for like the patio table set, so when it rains I don't have to bring every cushion in, just the ones I keep where we eat at the table down there, and some throw pillows. And this is super duper heavy, durable, and you can sit on that as well. It holds me and another person, no problem. Again, I have another daylily there. Again, comes back year after year after year. This here, I have a little bug catcher down there, and then this is a peony plant, and I put this in years ago. I got it on clearance at the end of the season. I was having a party and the pot was empty from my annuals, and I thought, oh, I'll just throw that in there. I think I paid like $2 for it because I'm like, peonies won't come back in a pot. Well, guess what? I think I'm on my 7th year now with this, 6th or 7th year. But it's starting, it's bloomed on, it's now starting to wilt, but it'll come back next year. Hopefully. It has been year after year. Again, another bird bath that I picked up at the Disney World when we went again. That's like my little theme. Every time we go to Disney, I like go to Epcot and get the little bird baths. And then here I have a oh my gosh, what is that called? Lavender tree. And then I just put some creeping Jenny and some purple petunias around it, because the lavender, when it was bloomed, it was gorgeous. I'm not quite sure. I got that at Costco. I'm not sure if that will last through the winter, so we'll see. I'm hearing that it doesn't, but who knows. And then I just have a little seating arrangement here. Again, these are new cushions I bought last year. The other ones ended up getting faded and all because this set's a couple years old, and I just got these cushions from Home Goods. And then I have another one of those little tables over there that also can be seating. So that is just another little seating area on the deck. It's just like a little step up octagon shape. Alright, so let's head down the steps. I have flowers that I put on both sides of my steps. I did put geraniums in these. I got them for $1 at Ace Hardware, and they did not do well at all. And they ended up dying on me. I've never ever had my geraniums die, but they were kind of thin, and I don't know. So I ended up buying these. Got them at Home Depot. Just some petunias. As you can see, the steps are wet because I watered earlier. Though the two top ones are not doing well, but when I bought these, this was the last of the purple ones, and these two purple ones were not looking overly great when I bought them. I was hoping that I'd be able to salvage them. The one over there looks like it's coming back. This one here I'm not too sure about, but you know, it is what it is. And then here I just have this little plant stand, and I have some basil on top. One of the little girls at my school gave that to me at the end of the school year. I love it. I use that when I cook. And then I have another Stelladora daylily, and then some more purple petunias. And that's what's going on at the bottom of the steps. And then if you move over here, I just have a trash can. I think I got that at Costco. And this huge, huge hosta. This thing is so old. I've had it for years and years. I used to cut all of these pieces off, but I realized that the bees love them, so I've left them. I don't cut them off anymore. But this, again, will come back year after year. Like I said, this thing is huge. It weighs, I don't even move it anymore. Some more daylilies. That comes back year after year. I was able to save some of the geraniums that were in the pots on the step. Put them all in that pot there. And it seems to be doing pretty good. Have another daylily. They have started going to the little seeds, so I do need to do pruning on that to get them to bloom again. I'm going to go up here, and then I have another hanging basket, and then over here I've got this pot's like a longer pot, rectangle, and it has another, I think it's 2 hostas in there. You know, I love my hostas over there in the yard. And then here's another one of those chairs that was up on the deck. Just a nice little sitting area, because this area is usually shaded, so it's nice to sit there. Then let's turn, and then this is our eating area. I was going to set the table and have it all pretty for you, but I'm like, by the time I get all that done, I'm not going to have time to film, so let's just go with the way it looks. So this set, again, is years and years old. We did invest in quality furniture out here so it would last. I mean, this stuff weighs a ton. This is probably, again, 15 years old, and it's still in really great condition. The finish is starting to fade a little bit on the table, so I possibly might do a little makeover next year on it, but overall it's still in excellent condition. The umbrella is from Costco. It used to light up underneath. It was solar on top, but you know how that is with solar. I think I might fool with the top of it and see if I can get it to light up again. I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. And then we're going to walk over here, and I just have another little seating area for conversation. 2 more of those chairs. Little side table with a citronella candle. And I do have some citronella candles up there on the railings as well. And then that's just a view. And then over here, slowly, I hope I'm not making you guys dizzy, another daylily and hosta. That is our grill, and more plants. And then I have just like the little stepping stones here to walk off of the patio. So I'm going to take a quick walk up here, and then we'll head around to the side and walk around the outside real quick. Alright, so I am back up where I first started, coming down off the driveway. Oh my goodness. See, this is perfect timing, friends. It's just now emptying out the air conditioning unit. So did you see all that water emptying out? The air conditioning unit, the sump pump, and the rain spout all comes out of there. And then plus when it rains, the water comes off of there. So you see why we put the stone here. Is that perfect timing or what? So anyway, so this was all mulched in, but what I was finding is when it would rain extremely hard, the water took the mulch away. It would rush down on the patio and take the water away, and you could see the actual pattern. So I decided to do like a little dry riverbed. So I went to the nursery this year, bought some bigger pond stones, and just kind of did a little bit of an outline, and then I just followed the pattern where it washed away the mulch that I had put down last year, and it was very obvious, so it was pretty easy to do. Well, it was time consuming, but it was easy to figure out. And I just aligned it with the larger stones, and then I put the smaller stones in the middle. And right there where that plant is, it was one of the Liriope plants, and it was kind of off-centered, so I dug that up, and then the other one I had over there and replanted them. And this is one of my pond plants that I had over on the that other garden. So I decided to put it there because it's very, very wet there, so it should do well. So I just kind of created that little dry riverbed, and that works out beautifully. And then this was all filled with huge bushes. They were like chest high. We ripped all that out last year, and I went ahead and put in white azaleas. So we have those all along the line, the outline here. And as you can see, I have the Liriope, and the bunnies have been having a field day with that. So I have bought some spray, and I've been spraying. So far so good. Here is a crepe myrtle. I think the deer has been eating this. You can see, I don't know if you guys can see it or not. It's chopped off. You can tell something was eating it. So hopefully the spray is going to work. And then we just continue over, and as you can see, I have the Liriope with all the white azaleas, and I really like the purple and the white and the greens together. And then just continued with the new landscape lighting. And then I do have these little tiki torches. It's all metal. I've had these for years and years and years. I've painted them. They're due for another paint job, but it's nice just to light them when you're having a party. You don't have all that mosquitoes and stuff. And then you just walk around, and then I'll take you around the side. It's a little bit sunny over here. And again, more of my hostas. Like I said, these are my favorite. Then I have up here, it's another hanging basket. I hope you guys can see that. I'm not sure what these little tree things are called right here, but they're nice because it shades the house a little bit. It gives a little bit of privacy. And it has some more of the Liriope there. They're just the solid green ones. And then it continues over with the hosta and that. And then it goes to the corner of the house. And then there's where my vegetable garden is. So now I do have to do some work right here because of the two trees together. It killed the grass. And the water sits here. So I need to figure that out. We do have some grass seed for the fall. So I'm going to try planting shade grass seed here and see if that takes. If it doesn't, then we have to come up with another plan. Not quite sure what I'll do. And then we're going to go all up here. This is just kind of like where the property line is. Right here is where we had the swing set. So we planted grass last year. Some of it came in, but it's still quite a bit of sand. So I was filling in spots when I was digging and planting. So again, this is a fall project. We'll be filling that in again with grass seed. Just, sorry for the sun, friends. Just some more plants up here. The deer or rabbits or something had a field day with my hostas up here. Mama was not too happy, and you see that I am not happy, so I've been spraying like crazy. So I just have some stepping stones here. Like I said, I have these all here just planted for privacy. These two bushes here is what I have out front. They should be taller than me right now. The deer, I have a little outdoor camera, and the deer just come every night and just chomp like crazy on this stuff. So I've been spraying, so I'm noticing that I've got new growth and nothing's disappearing so far. And then we have like the shed here. I have just some plants planted back here, just like I said, for some privacy. I have a rhododendron that I transplanted and put there this year. This trellis was on the other side. It ended up getting knocked down in a storm. It's like 7 feet tall by 5 feet wide. So we ended up attaching it to the side of the shed because the bottom completely broke off. It was in concrete and it completely broke off, so now it's shorter. So what we did is we got some trumpet vine, and we have that planted there, so we're going to grow some trumpet vine up there. And then we just have more hosta, my bird bath. I love watching the birds there. Little hanging one. Some more of my hostas that they have chewed up. Just has some more landscape lights. And over here we're going to take a quick walk and head over to the other patio. Alrighty, so over here we have the shed, and this area, because it's so many trees and stuff, the grass had just died and it just looked horrible, and I was like, what can we do? And I had this little fire pit back there on the other patio, and it just wasn't ideal there. So we just decided to have a small little patio put right here with a seating area, so we can come up here and just sit, relax, have a drink, watch the fire, and just enjoy this space. We use this more in the fall. So yeah, like I said, it's just a cute little area. That fire pit again, or fireplace. Oh my gosh, I got that years and years and years ago. It's pretty old. And then I just have my little seating area here. And more plants, you know. I love my plants. Just love them. Love, love, love them. Some over there. Have my little tiki torches. Some extra wood for the fireplace. Just more plants. Tons and tons of plants. And sun's that way. Now this right here is the wellhead, and it's tall, and I wanted to disguise it. So what I did was have an insert in there, and it sits right on top of the wellhead, and then I just planted stuff inside so it hides it beautifully. And then I have another tiki torch. I have spider web. Can you see that? Hosta. I have a climbing hydrangea on an obelisk. My husband made that obelisk for me many years ago. A lot of this stuff, like I said, is 10 or more years old. Another little walking path so I can walk like around this way. There we go. And then just head to the back of the shed if I need to. And then I just have like a little clock One side's a clock, one side's a thermometer, or yeah, thermometer. So let me back up a little bit. So this is the view here. And then this is the view we have sitting up here. It's just nice and comfortable. Let me sit down and see if it gives you a better view. It's just really nice. It's very peaceful. Very, very peaceful. There we go. And then, like I said, it's the view over there. And then right on the other side of the patio here, I just have some daylilies, and I have a, I don't know what the name of it is, but it's a hydrangea. It's very tall. Not hydrangea, what do you call that? Azalea. And it actually has orange blooms on it. You see that? The trees are kind of getting large and taking it over a little bit, but it's still doing well. And then that is the back side of it there. And just some areas, as you can see, that need to have some grass seed. But overall, there's a couple little things we still need to do. We want to put a rain spout gutter on the shed, the grass, and I forgot what there was another thing we wanted to do. But this is where we're at, friends. It's been a lot of work. I got the string lights going across there. I don't know if you can see them. Tons and tons of work. It just takes forever to get all this ready for the summertime, and then summer's just about over, so we kind of enjoy it July, August, September, October. But I'm hoping next year it'll be a little bit better, because there was a lot of things we did that we won't have to do next year. So I think we're in a good spot. So I will give you a nighttime view as well, because it's really pretty out here at nighttime with all the landscape lighting and the lights up there as well. So stay tuned for that. Alright, my friends, I'm not sure how this is going to turn out being at nighttime, but I thought I'd try anyway. So this is coming off of the driveway and heading down to the backyard. I just love the lights. This is the walk down, one over there. I'm heading on the patio. I didn't turn the light on in the gazebo. I didn't think to turn that on. There we go. And then we'll turn, and as you can see, it's well lit up here. And then there is a light in the gazebo. I didn't think to turn that on. We can head up. Let's see. Let's get a view from up here. Lights. I can head in here and turn it on real quick. I can reach it. There we go. Oops! Almost fell. There we go. Nice and bright inside. There we go. Step out. Back up. And we'll turn around. There's the gazebo all lit up. Let's walk to the corner and see if we can get an overview of the deck. I sure hope you guys are able to see this. I'll find out when I edit. Yep, looks good on screen. I'm trying not to trip. Walk over here. Down the stepping stones. And then we just have some lights here. Like I said, normally we'd have the fire pit lit over there. The little tiki torches. And I just have a few lights up there, and then around here, I'll step back and do a quick overview. Okay, and this is from the back of the gazebo. I don't have lights around there because of the trees. They're just not, these are all solar. It's just not going to charge just because it's very, very shady. But this is the nighttime view. It's just nice and cozy, especially when the fire's going and all. It's just my little backyard. Not a lot of stuff, just me and my plants. So there you go. I hope you guys like this. Alright my friends, so that'll do it for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about any of the plants or anything, just leave it in the comment section below and I'll try my best to answer it. I don't know the names of every plant, but I'm sure I can find the answer for you. But like I said, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I just love being out here. It just brings me a sense of peace and calm. When I'm really stressed, I just come out here and this is all I need, my little tiny oasis out here. So friends, thanks again. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing as it does greatly help me out. Just hit that little red subscribe button. That'll help me grow my channel. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to check me out over on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. I'm like, what was the other social media? I am very active over there as well. So friends, thanks so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.